Hello everyone, I am Sudipta. Welcome you all to my channel CAD Tutorials. Today we are going to start part 14b of our complete AutoCAD tutorial course. Let's continue from where we have stopped in our previous part 14a, and we will finish the rest of the part of the layer. Next we will move to a civil engineering drawing. It is a complex drawing of a building and having many trees all around. Let us see the layers. Too many layers are there. It is very difficult to handle so many layers. Suppose if we want to apply some properties, like if we want to switch off some layer or freeze some layer, then we have to face difficulty, because switching off or freezing or locking a layer one by one, here it is very difficult. To solve this problem, we have to create group or use layer filter properties. For that I am going to layer properties here, and here two buttons you see new property filter, and at the right hand side it is showing new group filter. Let us first know the property filter button. Clicking here, click. Here is the layer property filter dialog box, and the name taken property filter 1. I can change it, just filter 1 I am giving. Now here are some options. Here is status, then name, then on off, then freeze, then lock. Here we get all the list of the layers, and suppose we want to select the locked layers only. For that I am clicking just below the lock text here in this line, click, and here we are getting two options, lock and unlock. So I am selecting lock. You see no layer is being shown here. That means there is no locked layer here. Now I am selecting OK. Here is filter 1. I am going to click here again, and this time I will select the option color and clicking here just below the color option, and this button appeared. And if I select on this button, select color options came. I am going to select this green color, then OK. You see, as soon as I have selected the green color, all the layers which are assigned green appeared here. So I have got a list, clicking OK. So property filter 1, I am renaming it. Filter 2 I am giving. Suppose I want to apply some command on these layers which are under filter 2. Right click on it and then going to click on the lock button. You see all are locked. Now I am going to create another property filter. For that I am clicking here, and this time I am going to select color white, and you see so many layers are in white color and they are showing here, then clicking OK. So under filter 2, these layers which I have locked, and under property filter 1, these layers are showing, they are grouped. If I want to switch off all these layers, right click on it. Then from visibility, I am going to click off. So all these layers are off. See what happened. No text are being shown, which were in white color. If I again switch it on, you see all the text appeared. Now I am going to filter 1. Initially in filter 1 there are no layers, but we have applied the lock property inside it. I am going to see. For that I am double clicking on it. You see here I have applied lock property. For that all these lock layers are being shown here. Now I am going to see all the layers here. Now I am going to create another property filter, which will be on the basis of two properties, like they will not be plottable. For that I am making these few layers not plottable, and as well as switch off them. Now I am going to property filter. Here property filter 2 I am creating. Then from this option I am making switch off. So these three are switch off, and from plot they are not plottable, and then OK. So here I have applied two properties, which is on off and plot. OK. Now here we are getting 3 layer under property filter. I am going to all, and here I am switching off some more layer which are plottable. Then going to property filter. Here you see only these 3 layers are selected, which are simultaneously not plottable as well as switched off. Now we are going to create group filter. For that I am clicking on this button, new group filter. Click. Here group filter 1 appeared. Suppose I am going to give name A, and going to all layers. Here we do not have to assign any layer property, but we can drag and drop layers. Suppose I want to select this one, and pressing Ctrl key I am selecting this one also, then dragging and dropping them on group filter A. Let us check. Clicking on A. So you see these two layers are now inserted in A. Now I want to add some more layer under group A. So for that I am going to click on the all button here, and then going to select some layer, clicking on it, and then pressing and holding shift key and clicking on this layer. So all these layers are selected. I am going to drag and drop all these layers on group filter A. Click. Now select A, and see all these layers have come under group filter A. If I want to apply some property to all these layers, I can right click on it. Then I can lock or unlock from here at a time all the layers, and if I want to switch off or switch on at a time to all the layers, I am going to freeze all the layers. Click. So all these layers are freezed. You see here all these layers are freezed, and see the effect here. Too many layers are freezed. They are not visible. To go to the previous position. Here is a button previous. I am clicking on it. Click. So now I have got back all the layers. This way we can create group filter and property filter. Now I am going back to our own file, part number 14. Suppose I want to create a new file which will have all the layers which are present in this part number 14 file. For that, I'll go to the layer properties here, and here is the button layer states manager. Click on it. Then I'm going to click on new button. Going to give a name Sudipta 1. Then giving a description, layers of file part 14. Okay, so I've given the name. Then I am going to export. Clicking on export, you see the file name Sudipta1.las, layer states. So I am going to create a layer state file. I am keeping this file on the desktop. Click on desktop and going to click on save button and then close here. Now suppose I have created a new file drawing 1, and here if I click on the layer list, there is no layer inside it, and in this new file I want to import all the layers we had in part number 14 file. For that I am going to layer properties tool here, then going to layer states manager, clicking here on this button. Then I have to import. For that I have to click on the import button here, and I have to browse my file, but no file is showing with that name. File name I can type, but here you see drawing.twg is showing. So I have to click here and select the layer states. Click. Now you can see the layer states file. It is Sudipta1. Selecting this one and clicking on open. Restore could not restore all line types. That means we have got the layers, but line types we assigned to those layers will not get all those things. Okay, restore states I'm selecting. Now you see this file have got all the layers, but line types we have not got, line weight we have got, colors we have got, but all lines are continuous. And for that we have to apply heading line here. You see here heading line is not loaded, so you have to click on this load button, and from here I have to select any one, then press H. We have got the heading and OK. Another is center line. I am loading, load, then press any one and press C. Center we have got, we have found, clicking on center and OK. Then clicking OK. So we have got the list, and we will now apply hidden line here. Click on hidden, then OK. It is hidden line chosen, and for center line, here is the center. Clicking here and you see center is here and OK. So in this case we have to load line types from here directly, and then we applied those line types against these layers, and our work is done. Closing. You see line types loaded, and you see layers also loaded in this file. Going back to part number 14 file. Our video is becoming too much lengthy because layer is a big chapter, and still we have some more tools here. I am trying to show you quickly. Going to this button, turn off any layer. So clicking this, and then suppose I am selecting this wall layer, click, so wall layer is off. In this way I can directly turn off any layer. We need not to go to the list here and then turn on all layers. Click here. Now I am going to isolate any layer. Clicking on this button, isolate, click. Then I am going to isolate these furniture layers. Selecting any furniture, click, then pressing enter. So you see all the furnitures are isolated, and now we can work with them. And after completion of this, here is the button unisolate. You see just below the isolate button, unisolate. So I am clicking here. So we have got all the layers back. In this way, if I want to freeze any particular layer, I will click on this button here, freeze. Clicking on it, going to freeze the window layer, selecting a window, click. So the window layer is freezed. If I want to add more, I am selecting these dimensions, click. So dimension layer is also freezed. Pressing enter, and to bring them back, I am clicking on this thaw layer, this button, click. So we have got back all the layers. In this way I can lock a layer directly from this, click. I am going to lock the dimensions, click. So you see dimension layer is fade, and when I am moving my cursor on the dimensions, lock symbol is coming, so they are locked. I am going to unlock them from this button, unlock button here directly, click, and going to select a dimension, click. So dimension layer is unlocked, and here is the match layer which I have already shown you. Make current, here center line layer is current. I am clicking on the make current button, click, then clicking on the circles which are in the drawing layer, click. Now you see here in the list drawing layer is current. One thing I have forgotten to tell you, here you see it is showing by layer. That means according to layer, as we are in drawing layer, so according to drawing layer our color assigned is yellow. Now here also by layer, you see I am going to center line layer, and you see by layer text is coming. This means according to layer, the line type of this layer is center line, and the line weight of this layer is this one, 0.3 millimeter. I am going to next tool, layer merge, clicking on it, click. Suppose I want to merge this drawing layer, selecting this one, drawing layer, and this wall layer, these two I have selected, then pressing enter, and these two layer I want to merge with the door layer. Selecting door layer, click. Here options came, you see, do you wish to continue? Options came here because dynamic input is on. I want to continue, so I am going to select yes, click. You see all the drawings and walls have got the property of the door layer. if I click on the wall, you see here in the list it is showing door, pressing escape. If I select on this drawing, you see it is showing door in the layer list. So in this way we can merge objects of different layers to a single layer. Going to undo. Now going to show you another tool. Sometimes we need to make a backup of our drawing or some part of our drawing to a separate layer. For that I am going to create a new layer here and clicking on new layer. I am giving name backup layer, clicking outside. So we have created the layer backup layer, and color I am going to give white. Okay, and line type continuous line I am going to select. Okay, and the line thickness by default. Okay, so all these properties I have set here. Then I am going to close this. Now I am going to the tool here. I am going to select this down arrow, and this tool I am selecting copy objects to new layer. Click. I am going to select this drawing. Click. Then pressing enter to complete selection. Then I have to give a name. Going to command window here, and from command window I am taking the option name. By mouse click. Here I am getting the list of the names of the layers. I am selecting the backup layer. Click. OK. Now I have to select a base point. So I am taking the origin as base point, clicking here, and then I am going to give a destination point. For that I am taking this point. Click. Now you see a backup is created of our drawing, and if I want to keep it off, I can either switch it off or freeze it. A backup of our drawing will be kept like this. I am going to stop valve. The next tool I am going to show you is layer walk. If we want to observe any drawing layer by layer or any particular layer what we have, then we use this tool. Going to layer panel, clicking on the down arrow, and this tool is layer walk. I am clicking on it. A list has come. From here I am clicking on the drawing. So only the drawing part is being shown. If I click on the dimension, the dimensions will be shown. If I click on hatch will be shown. Text will be shown. This way we can check a drawing. Going to close it. So this is layer walk tool. The last option I am going to show you is layer transparency. Here I am showing a button lock layer fading. I am going to lock the hatch layer. First click on lock. Hatch layer is locked, and now you see what I am doing. Lock layer fading, I am going to increase this one. I am making it 50. You see this layer is slightly fade. I am going to increase fading more, and now you see the hatch is fade now. The same case will happen in case of transparency. I am going to layer properties. Here suppose boundary layer I am selecting, and here is the option transparency. I am going to increase the transparency. I have clicked on this transparency button, and here transparency value from 0 to 90. That means now it is 0. That means it is showing fully glowing, and if I increase transparency, it will become gradually dull, just like the hatch I have shown. Okay, for today I am finishing. It is a lengthy video for layer. Thank you for watching with patience. Please like, share and subscribe my channel if you think it is beneficial for you. Thank you once again. Goodbye. See you in the next tutorial number 15.